All right, check it out. This is how you put a hole in, it can be sheet metal, it can be something fairly thick, 1/4 inch thick, 3/8 of an inch thick. It all works exactly the same. Drill a whole bunch of holes and knock it out with a hammer. This is how you do it, just like this. Simple. So I'm going to do a hole that's going to be about 2 inches across. It's just a piece of bearing that I have. This will work with any size really. So I'm going to trace it out with the soapstone. Just get the outside of this circle. So I've got it there. Now I'm just going to drill some holes in here, about 1/8 of an inch, a little more than 1/8 of an inch apart. That'll leave a little bit of material there. Then we're going to knock it out. So there you go, you've got a circle with a whole bunch of holes drilled out. I don't know if you can see it there, but there you go. So there you go, a whole bunch of little holes. Now we just knock it out. So all you gotta do now is open up the vise and get it, about as wide as the hole and knock it out. So it's a little bit inside of this. There you go, about there. Just take a hammer, knock it out. You got to be pretty good with your aim so you don't bend this out here. And try and hit close to the jaws first, and that'll shear it off. Okay. So there you go. See how that just knocked right out of there? Just bust it off. It's just that simple. There you go. You've got a hole. That's a very traditional way of putting a hole into a piece of steel. I don't know if you can appreciate it there, but that's about a 2 1/4 inch hole. It's just got these little jaggedy bits around there. So what you're going to do is then you're going to file it out. Files have been around since the early 1800s, I think even before that really. Good files came around middle of the 1800s. So what I want for this job is going to be a fairly big rat tail file. This is a 5/8 rat tail file. And a big bastard file. It's not a big bastard that made it, but it's a big bastard that's using it. Anyway, it's got a rounded side and a flat side. That's a bastard. So am I. This is how you do it. So just that quick, you can see how the rat tail file takes all the high spots off. Now I'm going to use the bastard to smooth it out. So we take the round side of the bastard file, put it in there. So there you go, just that quick. I'm not going to do the whole circle, but I mean you can see how fast smooth that is. That was done in real time. If I had a nice clean mark around here, likely a scribed mark, I could file it right up to the scribe mark. You can get extremely accurate with a file. And that's it. I mean, it takes a little bit of effort, but not all that much, actually. So that goes to show you how easy it is to do like a an oddball shape in something. If you do like a really weird shape, you'll want to use like a drift to punch the piece out. You know, you don't want to use the hammer too much if it's a weird shape, because you'll end up bending the piece you want to keep, you know. So but you see how easy it is. A lot of stuff was built that way in the old days with drills and files, and before plasma cutters and cutting torches, that's exactly how they did it, just like that. Well, there it is, all finished up. I think it looks pretty good up there.